Hey everyone. This week is the first week of the big changes we've made for 2024. As I've mentioned before, we've really increased the focus on intercultural communications for this year, partly because it's something that students really enjoyed last time, but also because it's increasingly becoming a key employability skill. Because media is such a multinational and multicultural kind of activity, people with good intercultural communication skills are actually in demand. You're going to find yourself working with people from all over the world, and understanding how to engage with them in a culturally appropriate way is going to be really important. So that's why we've upped the intercultural content for this year. This week, we're going to begin that process by looking at where we get our culture from, the process by which we come to become part of a culture, and also some of the tools that we can use to compare cultures. This is a bit of a tricky exercise. We have to be careful when comparing cultures not to always assume that someone that comes from a particular culture always adheres to every single facet we believe about that culture. We've always got to recognize the individual at the end of the day. But there are particular cultural characteristics that do tend to be distributed across a population. People tend to adhere to cultural norms just because that's the easiest way to exist in a culture. So what we're going to do is look at some of those tools and use those as a way of understanding how to change content when adapting to a different culture. As media producers, one of the things you might find yourself doing a lot is producing content for a global audience, and understanding how to do that without causing offense, or in a way that really keys into the cultural norms of the market you're trying to get into is going to be really important. So the kinds of cultural comparison tools that we're going to introduce this week are a good starting point for that. So I hope you enjoy the content. Looking forward to talking about all this stuff in class, and I'll come back at the end just to reflect a little bit on what we've covered. Cheers.